Hi everybody, thank you for joining us for another video. This is Bajir from LearnBridge Online. I better start with a quick disclaimer. This is not a bridge video, so if you're looking just for a bridge video, you could skip this one, watch one of our other ones. This is more about a side project, a personal project that I've been working on in my nights and weekends for the last year or so, and I wanted to share it with you. It is related to trick taking. It's an original new game I made as a trick-taking game. I hope it might introduce the joys of trick-taking to some new folks, maybe future bridge players. So let me tell you a little bit about it. As you might have already guessed, the game's name is Trickarus, and it's loosely inspired by the Greek myth of Icarus. We have crafted handmade wings, and we're having so much fun. We're flying higher and higher in the sky, day and night. We just can't stop ourselves. We're flipping, swooping around. And of course, there's a danger if you fly too high. The cards are made up of 4 suits: yellow suns, pink clouds, blue rain, and white moon. And you'll notice there are 2 sides to each card. There's a day side and a night side. And if you add together the values in the day side, if it's strong in the day side, the card will be weak on the night side. We start in the day, and it's a must-follow trick taker. So if the lead player plays a yellow sun, and we have a yellow sun, we have to follow suit. We have to play that yellow sun. So here we see we get to choose between one of our 2 yellow cards. Now, whenever a 5 card comes out, immediately all of the cards on the table and in our hands are flipped around. So what had previously been a weak card might become a strong card. What was a strong card could become weaker. And again, that also happens with the hand that we're holding. So how we strategize, when do we want to play the strong cards during the daytime? When do we want to hold on to them for later? Do we think that someone still has a 5 cards? How many 5 cards have already been played? Keeping track of that sort of thing can give folks with a little more experience with trick taking some room to really strategize and try different approaches. A quick thank you to my daughter, who she agreed to be the model for this this quick video of how easy it is and fun to flip the cards around. Now, if you cannot follow suit, so if you cannot play the same color that was led, you can play any card you want, and you can trump. There is a trump suit. In fact, there are 2 trump suits. During the daytime, the yellow sun is the most powerful suit. So even a low yellow, which you can play if you can't follow suit, if West led a blue, everyone else played blues, and we don't have any, we could play a yellow here, and even a low yellow will beat higher cards of other suits during the daytime. But if we're during the night, well, the sun's away. The moon is now the trump suit. So it's an alternating trump suit. Again, you have to follow suit if you can, but if you can't, you can play any card you like. And if you'd like to fly higher in the sky, choosing to play one of the trump suits might be a good way to go. Of course, you have to decide, when do you want to save your trump suits? How soon, how quickly? And can you create any more winners by, for example, shorting one of the other suits? Set yourself up for later. The winner of every trick moves up along the scoring track towards the sun. It's a leapfrog system. So you move to the next open space above you. Here you'll see red won the trick and swoops up to the topmost spot ahead of orange by winning that trick. Now, you guys probably saw this coming. If you fly too high and fly into the sun, your wings will be damaged, and you immediately plummet down to the space just below the bottommost player. So you have to be careful. You can't win everything too quickly. As soon as any player has flown into the sun and fallen back down to below the other players, that triggers the current round as being the last. So you'll finish the cards in your hand, and once those cards are played, whoever is highest on the scoring track, whoever is highest in the sky, will win the game. Now, there's also a cooperative mode where after a player flies into the sun, we all decide, you know what, this flying business is too dangerous. We're all going to work together and try to land as many of us back down safely on the ground. And we get points collectively for as many of us who can land safely back down on the ground before the last round ends. Especially the cooperative version, I might recommend if you're playing with kids or folks who are unfamiliar with trick taking. But if you are already familiar with trick taking, if you're a bridge player, for example, I think you would probably feel comfortable jumping straight into the competitive version. This is the team. Let me move my face out of the way. So I made the game. The incredible art was made by our dear friends who live nearby, Tantan's Design Studio, and my wife was the project manager and helping in all sorts of ways. I've been excited to share this with you. Sorry if you were expecting a regular bridge video. We'll get back to those with our next video, but I did want to share this. Most of the copies have already sold in Japan, but I have already sent some copies, not too many, to a few retailers in the UK and the US. I'll include links below the video if you might be interested in getting a copy. And who knows, if the game is popular, maybe I'll be able to make some more copies. So your support would be really appreciated. Thank you for watching and learning about my new game, Trickarus.